Marquise.
NAD.
Hey, y'all know what we do, man. We're here to
Talk your pain away.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
What's going on, man?
Man, nothing much, bro. How you doing?
Man, I'm cooling,
Bro,
man.
that jacket, bro, out of space.
I'm out of space, man. I'm out of space, man. I'm not from this place.
Listen, I'm out of space.
Hey, I just be trying to keep up with you, man. You know, like I said, every time I kind of get a little look, and I be like, okay, next week I got to do this, and next week I got to do that, and next week I gotta have to go jewelry shopping. I keep saying I'm gonna go jewelry shopping, but I just don't. I don't have no jewelry budget, so. Wait for the podcast to give me a jewelry budget.
Well, you know, the podcast gave me a jewelry budget before we really started. So,
Facts.
You know, man. So, you know, today, man, I'm repping Kobe.
I see.
You know, man.
I see.
I wasn't a big Kobe fan.
Yeah.
You know, like he came after Jordan. I was raised in the Jordan era.
All
so,
day.
you know, I'd be outside, tongue out,
All
thinking
day.
I'm Jordan. You know,
All
catching
day.
flies
All
in my
day.
mouth.
Gotta do it.
But man, I respected his game, respected his mentality, his grind. The dude was a killer.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
For
straight
sure.
up killer. So R.I.P. Kobe, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. I love the way he carried himself, man, his character, man, and just his, you know, his family dynamics and everything, man. So
yeah, man.
Definitely mad love to him.
Yeah, bro. So man, we, you know, man, shout out to his family.
For sure.
Shout out to his family.
1 year, man. It's been over a year now. So
yeah.
So man, hey, what we talking about today on Painkillers? I know our patience, man. You know, I think we've been coming with some heat these last couple of episodes, man. It's like back to back to
like
back.
non-stop. You feel me?
You already know.
Stop. So
you already know.
Man, we've been rolling out stuff, man.
For sure.
And I'm loving it. I'm loving every step of it, man. But this episode, we're gonna ask the question.
Yeah. Cause they be asking us the questions.
Exactly. They be asking us. So we about to ask everybody.
The professional.
But we got somebody here that can shed some light on this.
Yes, sir.
But the question that gets asked is, why is this generation not getting married? Why is like this age bracket, or why is marriage not as appealing
as it used to be?
As it used to
Our
be.
grandparents.
Or it seems, you know.
And I just want to say this too before we go into this intro. Like sometimes I get offended, bro, when people come to me and ask me, why you ain't married yet? Why you ain't married yet? First of all, I'm divorced. So I should have a check in my belt where I shouldn't have to get that question no more.
It's like I done did it, so shut up. But now for me, you know, I do think it's disrespectful, man.
Yeah.
Like I just be like,
it's like asking a person who married why they ain't got a baby yet.
Yeah, like it's my own personal reason.
It really is.
And you don't know what type of trigger that may pull me back into, or depression it may pull me back into. And like, you know, but, you know, So we're going to talk about it.
Hey, keep it locked right here, patience. This is Painkillers. We're getting ready to talk your pain away.
You know it.
All right, we back, y'all. We're ready to dive into this subject today, and we got another guest painkiller in the room.
You know it, man. We bring in guests every now and then.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
We try to bring different perspectives and different lights and, you know, different mentalities. You know, that's what it's about. And so I asked my brother, man, he's out here in LA with me.
Yeah.
So, you know, since I can't get Boone to move out here and buy another house out here, so God sent me somebody. Amen. But now, and so I asked my brother, man, David Burris. You guys have seen him on my podcast, the Commerce Podcast. And man,
which I have never been on, guys, but that's us, you know. We're moving on. We digress.
No, we're gonna talk about that because he's on the platform Mannerisms multiple times. Matter of fact, new Mannerisms getting ready to drop on YouTube. With Boone on it. He's like the second time. So we talk about business. So we're gonna bring him in to talk about business with that. But I asked my brother David Burris, would he come in and shed some light on why this generation is not getting married? And so I'll allow David to kind of speak more about that. David's been married 17 years.
Oof.
Man, like
ain't nobody making it that long no more. Lord.
Yes, sir. So, David, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Good to be here.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. You gotta let me borrow that hat, bro.
That's what I'm saying. For one, and then he got
that ace on it, bro.
He got a match in the hat.
You know
bro.
what that means, though?
What that mean?
That means he got the fire, bro.
He lit.
He lit.
Litty.
He lit.
Happy to be here, man. Thank y'all for having me, bro.
Absolutely,
hey,
man. Welcome to the Painkillers Room, man.
We appreciate
Absolutely.
it. So, man, shed some light on this, bro. Like, you know, you've been married 17 years.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
You are giving us, you know, and you have a mentoring program
Sure.
for people that desire to be married and people that are married.
Sure.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I'm in class,
For
bro.
real?
I show up to class.
No,
You know,
he is class. Look,
he-
the dude shows
now,
up.
come
No,
on.
hold Let's
Come on, I can imagine.
He shows up.
And all eyes.
Yeah.
No.
Shows
Oh,
up. First of all,
I
all eyes
believe
on
it.
AD.
I believe it, man.
We are 95% women. We about to be 100% women. Because the
As
fellas,
soon as he walk in, they claim him.
yeah, they claim them.
Oh,
No.
my Boaz just
Yeah.
came in the room.
No.
They be like,
Nah.
Mr. David, why was AD not in class
Yes,
today?
sir.
Have you?
Yes, sir. Have you seen it?
Stop.
Have you seen Mr. AD? Yeah. Nah. The whole paradigm shift.
I already
I'm
get
in
it.
class, man, and this dude is dropping gems.
I love it.
and, man, you know, like, man. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to continue to learn.
Yeah, for sure.
So I can, you know,
Take that
open
leap.
up. Yeah, you know, because people automatically diminish when you're not married.
Mhm.
They diminish it to the most finite, small-minded
Yes, sir.
response.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You got commitment issues.
Yes, sir. Get that? No.
So you mean to tell me right now in this culture where people are not
Mhm.
getting married at a rapid rate, everybody got commitment issues?
Right.
So
Can't be everybody.
it can't be
It
everybody.
can't be.
It can't be everybody. But you know, but people like to tell me that because
Yeah.
they try to guilt you into
Yeah.
wanting what they want.
Yeah, there's something wrong with us because we're not.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we're
Married.
not married.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so can you shed some light on that, man?
Yeah, man. I think one of the things, I think there's several things, but I think one of the things, guys, is that we're dealing with a generation of young men and women who, especially in the African American dynamic, who were not raised with father
Yeah.
and mother.
Yeah,
So
Context.
So many of us context.
Yeah.
So we don't see the benefit of marriage.
yeah,
We haven't seen it done in a healthy way, and so it's a challenge. What we've seen is unhealthy or toxic, and so why would I rush into that?
mm-hmm.
Right. That's
Wow.
one thing. I think the other thing too is I got so many options now,
Mm-hmm.
and everything is
Wow.
so accessible.
Mm.
Why would I? And especially for men,
Mhm.
we are absolutely outnumbered by the ladies.
Wow.
So why would I settle when I got all these options?
This is good.
And when a no here could mean a yes over there. So,
Wow.
yeah, I think those are two things that are really challenging us in moving forward.
Ooh.
in
I
marriage.
gotta agree with the doctor on that one, man. Context is
It's key, man.
It's key.
man, it's super big.
It's key, bro. Yeah,
It's key.
It's
Dang.
It's
Yep.
key. Like, with that idea and with that concept of the options piece,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because I think we now feel, because we're on social media
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
and we can see all of these doctor-made bodies,
Yeah.
you know,
You
Yep.
live in LA too.
you know.
You live in LA.
The fakest place in the world.
No, I don't know. It's running neck and neck with Atlanta, though.
I was gonna say Miami, but
well, yeah, Miami, Atlanta,
Yeah.
LA,
Facts.
all in the same boat.
yes.
And so like now we view those that we deem to be beautiful
Yes, sir.
as, or if they follow us or we follow them, their option. They are accessible to me. I can DM them.
Yes, sir. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it's easy.
and they may not respond, but at least I can DM them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I can shoot my shot. Maybe they look at my page. If they're interested, they'll follow me back, whatever it may be. And I think that options may have played a part in our lack of wanting
I agree.
to be
Yeah.
married or, whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
But I think that, and I kind of parallel it to this, so I'm going to play devil's advocate a little
Mhm.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever ate something or been so full that the smell of food repulsed you?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever like
I know where this is going. This is about to be a problem.
it's about to be
Yeah.
a problem?
It's about to be a problem.
He about to
If
open up a can.
if I am satisfied,
Mm.
even though like I've gotten like Mexican food is some of my favorite food.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And even in pizza, I love pizza.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I really do. But I've eaten so much Mexican food that I literally walked down the street, walked past Pizza Hut,
Mm-hmm.
smelled pizza,
Mm-hmm.
door open,
Mm.
saying, "Come in, get your pizza."
Yes, sir.
But I was so full
Yeah.
that I didn't entertain
Yes, sir.
what I normally would like.
Yeah, you teach
Mm-hmm.
And I think where we look at, options, most of the time we only look at options when we're not full.
Mm.
Now,
Drops
some
mic.
of us, I'm not just gonna leave it there because I know people finna start commenting and you know, but that ain't always. I get it. It's not always the case because some people are just greedy.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
They're
Yes, sir.
eating not to be full. They're eating because they have the opportunity to eat.
And they bored, and
they're bored.
Some people like what they call it. It's a dysfunction, but they like the texture
Mm.
of food, or
Yep.
they like the feeling of
heavy.
chewing.
That's
Yep.
heavy.
You know, and some people just
texture.
addicted to relationships or addicted to sex, or
Yep.
like they just
They like the texture.
yeah,
They like the feeling.
the
of it.
feeling.
There are also those who are full but not satisfied.
Yes.
So I'm full. I
Mhm.
consume people. I consume relationships.
Wow.
But I'm never really satisfied. Right. So I'm walking past every Pizza Hut. Now I do get a slice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but there's still something about it that doesn't satisfy
Yeah.
me. That's
Yeah.
a challenge too.
Yeah.
Because now I become a glutton
Wow.
for
A
love.
glutton.
Yeah. Yeah.
A glutton.
And I think too, like, I know for me, I feel like our culture has put so much emphasis on marriage as if it is the end all,
Teach us.
be all for everybody.
Come on, boom.
Man.
And someone asked me a question years ago, was like, do I believe that there's someone for everyone?
Mm.
And I was just like, well, just based on basic math, that's impossible.
It's impossible.
Because there's more women than there is men.
Absolutely.
So technically, you can't even match up one person to everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then what about to that person who don't even have that desire to be married? And I feel like we lump everybody together. Is something wrong with a person if they have no desire for marriage?
That's a good question.
You know, like, and then if they don't want to be married, then it's like, well, then they question that person's sexuality. And then if it's not that sexuality, then maybe it's something wrong with them from a reproduction type of way. And it may not be neither of the three. I just don't want to. Yeah, like so, this is one of my biggest pet peeves, Derek. They'll say to me, "Hey, why do you have so many cars? You know you can only drive one at a time."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nigga, why you got so many shoes?
Yeah.
You can only wear one pair at a time. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like everyone imposes their,
There.
you know, preference on you.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry, but go ahead. I
Yeah.
mean, I want to just divert to the
that's
professional.
Good. No, that's good. I think you are the professional though. Your experience, right?
Yeah.
So no, I think that's good, bro. I think we're challenging why is it not okay for me to not be by myself?
Yeah.
That word alone, we talked about this I think last week, AD, is that word alone is a derivative of two words, all one.
Wow.
All one. That word alone is really just all
Break
one.
it down,
right?
D.
Yes,
So
sir.
if I'm alone, I'm really all one.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is the all one that I am is not okay.
David.
God said it's not good for him to be all one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he presented this woman. Right?
Wow.
He was all one. She was in him. So why is my all one not okay if God made me this way?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you pushing me to be with someone when I am all alone? I'm
Wow.
all he needed for me to be right now.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
if he isn't pushing me,
Then why are you?
And
Yeah.
why is my calling the reason I should get married?
Ooh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Why is that?
Oh.
What does that have to do with my anointing and my grace? I know this is
Ooh.
we're not going there, or my gifting.
No, we can't go there.
No, we can definitely go
There's
there because
painkillers.
this is one of the
Okay.
things I had
Why
on
are
my
we-
heart.
Yeah, why are we doing that? Why am I less anointed
Yeah.
because I'm alone?
Yeah.
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 You said something, and I think a lot of people miss this in the scripture. You said God told him it wasn't good for man to be alone, right?
Yes, sir.
But the part that I think a lot of people miss is the next thing that God does is not present her.
Teach.
He presents animals.
We just talked about it.
Like, oh, for real? Like,
Yeah.
but a lot
just
of people
talked about
miss
this.
that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they missed it.
Because in my head, I'm like, if God knows what I need, why would he present animals before he presents what I need?
Sure.
And personally, I feel, and this is just this is Boonology, my theology, everybody can disagree, but I feel like if Adam would have chosen an animal, he would have honored that covenant.
Mm.
Boom, what are you doing today? let's not do this today.
I'm serious, bro.
I thought we can wait.
Like, no, D, my thought pattern has so much shifted and changed, man. Like, because what was the reason for him presenting animals if there wasn't the opportunity for him to select an animal? And had he selected animals, then bestiality would have never become a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a lot of things. It would have been normal. Because the next part he says is, and when God saw that he did not find a helper
suitable.
Yeah.
And that word by itself.
That's heavy.
Yes.
Oh, I wish we was in church. We can dissect that, but suitable for him.
Suitable.
Yeah.
Then he pulls something else out of him that he didn't know.
Only then, though.
Only then.
Only then.
And why is that only then? Because Adam was communicating with animals, and they were responding.
They was responding,
which means he had companionship, just not commitment. Right?
And I just want companionship sometimes.
That's all sometimes. I just want some companionship. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Why is companionship not okay? Why does it have to be a commitment?
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? He's speaking to the animals.
Oh, they about to kill us in this comment section, bro. They about to come for us, bro. Like, yeah. See, that's the problem with men now. They don't want to commit. They don't want
to. And I ain't the one that said it.
Bro. This is good, D.
I'm just questioning.
Sometimes I just want companionship.
That's all I want.
And
I don't have capacity for commitment.
In this stage of my life.
I'm doing you a favor by saying, no, I just want companionship.
Being honest, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm doing you a favor by being honest.
Yeah.
Don't try to manipulate me
Don't do
and
that.
change me because you want me to fit into your storyline that you built in your head,
your fantasy,
and
your movie.
And the reality of it is, for me, is that majority of the time, Lord have mercy, I'm about to get in trouble.
This is good.
Majority of the time, you don't want a husband, you want to stand in actor.
You want to
because you got a day already planned out. You got your bridesmaids, you got your colors, you got your days, you got what season it's gonna be in.
Yeah.
All you need now is a man to stand in and say, "I do." That's it. Everything is planned out.
Put on the matching Christmas pajamas. That's all you really want.
Bingo. Because
for Instagram.
Because you want to stunt. You want to stunt for people.
Yes, sir.
To say that I am worthy of this. So instead of you preparing to be a wife, you're studying to have to have a wedding.
Yeah. Period.
Wow.
Period.
I want to put on. I want to perform. So when we talk about David, like excuse me, not David.
Adam.
But when we talk about Adam and we talk, I was talking to David about this. I said Adam had to practice a restraint.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did.
And after he named what was not suitable for him,
yes, sir.
Then that's when God said, all right,
yeah,
because you did this,
yeah,
yes, sir,
I'm going to create this.
Yeah,
you've done what you were supposed to do in that season.
That assignment. Yeah.
So you're rushing me out of my season.
Whoa.
Yeah. When you're trying to, here's a problem.
Whoa.
And we're just gonna say it like this:
drop mic, throw mic, roll
when you're
mic,
trying to take my name. While I'm giving names,
ooh,
you're rushing me. Hold
on,
David.
Hold on. You got to say that one more time, bro.
When you try to rush me and take my name,
wow,
while I'm still in the process of giving out names,
wow,
then you're a thief.
Today is the last podcast.
It's the last one. Yeah,
bro.
I won't be back.
My God.
Listen, because
that's so good.
Because the idea is that I am voluntarily giving you.
That's the idea.
My name.
Yeah.
And what I also believe is that while David was giving names, while Adam was giving names, he was establishing his name.
Right.
At the same
time.
So let me be me first.
Let me establish myself first.
So I can be the best me for you.
So therefore, you have a name to put on. And you understand what comes with this name.
And you're not building it with me.
Yes.
Now, I do get it. Because someone asked me yesterday. They said, yo, bro, I watched the thing with you and David.
Okay.
He said, bro, I loved it. But he said, so you mean to tell me, though, you can't meet a woman that you can build with?
Of course.
I said,
you're supposed to.
Yeah.
I said, of course.
Yeah.
I said, but there was a certain place that I believe
you should be within yourself.
I should be within myself.
Yeah.
Then she come in and then we continue to build. I'm not gonna stop building when I get married.
Yeah.
And if she and then what is a checking point for me is if you can't handle me building here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
you dang sure won't be able to handle me building here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And here's the thing too: if I don't establish me first, boom, AD, then you're building on me, not with me.
Ooh.
And that's the problem.
Because a lot of people do want that. They want to ride off of
that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
So let me build this first. So you're building with me, not building on me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And dude, my head is like exploding right now because I finally got in a room with people who think like me when it comes like this. Yeah, like, and not just adapting to the domestication that's fed to us when it comes to marriage and relationships, right? So even when he brings Eve, all Adam is doing is what he's been doing, naming stuff. That's all he's doing. And the crazy part about even Adam, like Adam's reaction to what Eve is presented, I personally feel like even if Adam wouldn't have selected her, he would have continually go through the process until he made a choice.
Boom.
God doesn't make the choices for us.
He does not, sir.
He doesn't.
Let's clear that up.
He presents the options for us,
but
we do the selections.
Yes, sir.
To be continued next week, right here on Painkillers. Don't forget you can join us every Monday night on Medication Mondays on Clubhouse at 9 p.m. It's an extended conversation from the Painkillers podcast. Clubhouse, Monday nights at 9 p.m. Medication Monday.